Welcome back to more Factorio Maze Runner. Last bit of the Factorio Maze Runner series. Soon it'll be all over with this base, for better or for worse. And I think that it is a good time to take stock of the situation as we go out and have a good old time with the biters. So that's the objective. Well, every time we get a new sub, the sound that kids make when emulated machine gun is played. Oh, that would be trouble. Oh yeah, I actually noticed, oh, who was it? Oh yeah, it was Sergeant Pepper. When he gets a new sub, there is a 20-second soundbite that just blasts out. And I feel that my announcement from Rain June are maybe a bit much, but that was like crazy how I was like, oh right, is that really? Okay, let's see if I can remember how to play this game. Oh yeah, you just drive around and kill stuff. Oh yeah, I can do that part. This is a dead end, right? Yeah, it's the dead end. But, okay, that's me running. Hello, Shalair, good to see you. And there we go. That should be fine. Right, do we think that I can figure... Oh, I forgot to see if I have any repair packs. I do not have any repair packs, I'm an idiot. Ah, 36. That's something. Oh, that's not fun. It's not good. No. No. Yeah. Don't get hit by any of them. Oh, I managed to just exactly hit it. Crazy. Okay, let's do Alt-R so we can get some of those damn robots out here.
Modest fellowship expands.
Praise the sub. See, that is just... several seconds of noise that interrupts the pure quality gameplay here. Alright, who might that be? MG Rosen. I think it's MG Rosen for 2 months of Twitch Prime. Is it MG Rosen? I did show the laser damage bonus here. 230% damage, shooting speed 220. When I supposed to? I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to do any research at this point. Maybe. There. Get that one. And no electronic circuits. I'm just keeping an eye on. So we are getting stuff into different sciences. This is a sad one to see. Where's the blue? Where's the blue? Blue is one of the first ones. There's the blue. How much do we have blue here? 48,000. Do you really think it's necessary then? Wow. Oh, Skates was here, or Skate Washer. I think it's still Skate Washer. I think that's more appropriate. Hey, that's interesting. Thank you. I think a thank you is in order for converting from a Twitch Prime to a regular sub. I think that's... I would interpret that as a sign that you don't want to have to click it every month because you expect to continue to be a sub here for some time. That's at least how I concluded. And if that's the case, thank you. If that's not the case, well, thank you anyway. Just a smiley. That's the... yeah, you never know. You never know. Okay, so we got the rocket fuel to the rocket silo. That's good to see that one working. Yeah, the PLDs are rather good damage. Rather okay. It's not bad. No, they are way... it's the majority of my damage at this point. If I don't just... no, I'm not shooting at all. I'm just using the PLDs. And things just blow up. The uranium ammo gives me a bit more range. And that, my friends, is the final attack coming in. Is it a dangerous one? They found an interesting spot. But nope, alas. The final attack did not do anything. By the way, YouTube News has 3,169 followers by now. Nope, that's not correct. I don't know what number where you got that number from, but that's definitely not correct. Unless, of course, it's different. I lost. Okay. Am I blind when I'm looking at my own YouTube channel? Now, sorry, I need to go to check my own YouTube channel. Oops, not that, not the live dashboard, damn it. Yes, there you go. Correct. I'm blind. I always think it's better than it is, but it never is. What? Solar panel copper to LT, and that's a mistake. No, that's a mistake. Look at this one. How did that happen? You can't take... Look at this. It thinks it can take copper from the solar panel location and get it back into the base. That's not gonna happen. Shit. How does that work? Why would you think that? It's an unload location. Because I'm an idiot? No, this is connected. This is connected. What is this number? Oh, it's 3.6, and I do not have... Okay. So what I need here is this one. Never ever do this properly. And we go back to that one. I know you really want it, but you're not gonna get it. Now you can't get it. This was the last time I hear. Z11, I came here to watch Nilaus on TV, not to do math. No, don't worry, you came here to watch Nilaus do math on TV. It's something different. If anyone receives a PM promising some kind of Nilaus Netflix deal, it's a scam. Yeah. Rollies? No, I did not turn off sub notification. I just got one 6 minutes ago, but if you... Maybe you triggered, sometimes they don't really work. Alright, how about getting back in the game? There, that's the game. Oh, no, that's an expansion. We are here to see you doing math on screen and then correct your math. No, except for the last part, because that would be a hypothetical situation where you'd have to correct my math. That I just cannot imagine that's ever needed. You know what? Okay, so I think that while we are doing this, this is a great opportunity for us to sort of take stock of the situation and just have an evaluation of this series as a whole, because if not at this episode, then when? So let me hear it from you guys in chat. What do you think of this series? And especially compared to some of the other streaming series, primarily C-Block and This Planet of Mine. And what did you like? What did you not like? What do you want more of? What do you want less of? And please don't say less of Nilaus, because then I'm gonna cry. Or then I'm going to be asking, why are you here then?
Our modest fellowship
there we go.
expands.
That was something.
Praise the sub.
Malchura, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. 4 months. Time flies. It's funny watching you. It's funny how you say that, Megagulp. It's it has some kind of connotation of like, is it like, I don't know. Yeah. Evolution? It's... Oh, great work. Nice try. 94, so nothing serious of any kind. Okay, let's see. Best part about the series was the interactive 3C mod. The maze was just a bit of extra to that. Yep. I like it. The server was more fun as soon as you unlock the PDS. Spiders were done for good. Yeah.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sun.
Well, a brand new subscriber, Hyperion99 with a Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. Thank you, and welcome to the Order of the Path. Thank you for joining on the last voyages here in this series, but there will be a new series coming on Sunday. 11. I really like this series. For the next one, I'd recommend using more blueprints for stations to reduce the tedious bit of new design. You're absolutely right. It's I'll be spending more time on making good modular blueprints for ooh, that's a lot of hostiles here. I don't like the fact that they are slowing me down. Oh shit. That's actually just mildly annoying. There we go. Or actually mildly dangerous. There we go. Alright. I prefer this Planet Bind. This series has been pretty enjoyable to watch. Okay. What was it about this planet of mine that was more enjoyable? Because I'm kind of feeling the same way. I think that actually, if I look at the spider interaction in this planet of mine was much better, which means it pretty much was non-existent. There was no point in me going out into the world and exploring and killing them out there in the world, which is something that always gets a bit tedious for me. PLDs and shields, that's the issue. See, Mega Gulp, I'll challenge you on that one. If I go out with PLDs and shields, then I have to take 6 of them out at least for legs. I have to take 2, 3 of them out for shields, and then I have 4 to 5 left. So then I'm not dealing damage. That's the reason why I don't do it. The tank is basically here to give me movement speed, and so I don't need shields. Yeah. Just came to, why is this the last episode? Because we launched the rocket and it's time to do something new. Are there no more Maze Runner episodes? Nope, not on stream. I still have about 8, including these, to be uploaded to YouTube. But this is the last stream of this series. But the great thing is, since you just joined, you can get in at the ground, hit the ground running, or at ground zero, or anyway, whatever. I start a new series on Sunday at 8 o'clock Central European Summertime, and at that point I will be starting a brand new series with new mods, new challenge, new interactions. Balinor, yeah, that was pretty crazy, those spiders. That got really hard to watch. It got also hard to play. I'm not gonna lie to you on that one. Ah, that's an expansion. Haha, you don't get to expand. Oh, okay, hey, hold on. I have to kind of forget that they are actually getting kind of dangerous, these ones. So maybe just, I don't know, some of them are. There are not that many greens here. I think this Planet of Mine was a rather successful series in all respects. And I think that was the Factorio building was absolutely phenomenal. I totally love that. It was so cool. And I want to use it again, but I also don't want to repeat what I've done. So I need to do something else. The Factorio was rather good. I hope that the next series will also be interesting. Like in this planet of mine where the donation counter was the power supply, which never ever turned out to be any issue at all. But it was still nice to have that, and I thought that it would be more of a concern because I figured that I would be able to outpace donations with power consumption, but turned out I couldn't, which was a nice surprise. There's a mod for underground trains. Oh, that sounds really cool. But that's not going to be this time, for sure. Okay, overall, I love the concept of TPO this planet of mine and played along, but Maze Runner had much less grind setting up miners and so stayed more entertaining throughout. Oh, right. Okay, that's interesting. Because there was a part with this planet... Oh, with this planet of mine, that's kind of risky. With this planet of mine where I did spend a lot of time on setting up the miners. At the end, it didn't really take very long time. It basically just like, okay, we just set it up there. As we went further out, it actually wasn't really a big problem. It's the same principle like Factorio 0.17 for underground trains. Yeah, I can imagine that you could build it like that way. Oh, that's interesting. These two have to be accessed from at the earliest this location. Ah. I think we'd head back to the base. Best part of trains is nearly getting hit. After watching a few episodes of Factorio 0.17 recursion, I'm quite tired of Factorio 0.17, unfortunately. I felt the same way. And that's why I'm not trying something like that. Of course, Sisto also has a tendency to do things pretty extreme, which is awesome. But not really kind of my kind of challenge. I'd like to have these series where I build something, I build a concept, it works, it gets bigger, I see that it works, I fix some issues, and then, alright, I wouldn't want to spend, let's say, 100 more hours in the space just to make it bigger and launch 1,000 rockets, or let's say just 500 rockets. I wouldn't see much point to that. And we've launched 5. Not an impressive number. In my Welcome to Factorio series, I kind of would like to launch 100 rockets, but not really more than that. It seems like a good benchmark of saying that's a sign of a base that works. Okay, more input about this series. Watched all of your videos on YouTube. I love your work, designs, and gameplay. Keep going, dude. Thank you. Sorry I missed it. Usually it's a good idea to tag me with my name so I get highlighted the comment. Because sometimes there are a lot of comments and I miss some of them because I'm distraught. Any idea for an end goal for the next series? No, because I don't know how it works. So I don't know what the end goal is because suddenly launching rockets is something that, yeah, I don't know. Distracted? Distraught? Really? No? Oh, well, maybe I'm that as well. And it's not distracted. It's, what the hell is it called? You're not really paying attention to your surroundings. Like, it's more of a general thing. The opposite of focused. And not unfocused. Anyway, never mind that. Right, let's have a look at our launching facility to see if it is working. Or why it's not working. No, I don't know if it doesn't have a name for it specifically. Complacent is completely different. Complacent, then you don't really care about things, but it's my son, for example. He will gladly put on his jacket and leave and go outside without putting his shoes on, because he's just his mind is somewhere else. Limited power was a nice idea, but you underestimated the amount of donations that you would receive if you do a challenge like that. That again, it should be a smaller amount if you receive. And build the great. No, I wouldn't do that. I would rather do it basically more like absent-minded, yeah. Because if I'd done that, then I'm basically saying I'm gonna get 10 times more. People were extremely generous at that time. It was crazy, and oh, that's why we're not working. Funny. So people were extremely generous at that time, and because of that generosity, it went way higher than I thought. But I could never have counted on it. I was looking at it saying like, all right, over 3 months of time, maybe I can get $2,000, something like that, right? And then I say, all right, that's 2 gigawatts. That feels like a power constraint base. And then it turned out to be 6, and they're like, okay, well, that's something else, which was crazy, and also, unfortunately, not something that lasted. I don't know how much was just the spirit of the moment, the end of the year, and how much was the series that encouraged it, because at some point it wasn't really a lot of interaction in terms of adding more when we already had so much. So this one's working, no problem. And we have enough to do some research. What is the one research we would like to have? Lots of high roller contributions as well. Oh, absolutely. And there's no doubt about it. That was really nice, and it was totally unforeseen and not something I would ever count on happening again. It's those moments, right? And I think a big part of it, I mean, for example, my Patreon went really well during that period, no doubt. And that was awesome. And it's been going steadily downhill from there since. And I just can't really get that part rolling again. So that's the flip side of Twitch. We will move from Patreon to Twitch, which is basically 50% cut for me. Moved from donations to maybe bits. And that's also, so the irony of it is, it's actually, despite Twitch having so good monetization options, it has turned out to be a rather poor choice for me from a monetary perspective. It has more potential, sure, but that's just the way it is. And I guess I need to find a good way to engage, and that's the next thing. The way I want to engage is basically, I'm gonna get burned when I leave the path, the sacred path, and it's your choice, depending on donations, and of course, to tell me how big the base is going to be. If it's going to be huge, then awesome. It's going to be 1 bit equal 1 concrete. So it can be big base, it can also be a rather small one, or it can be sort of like small strips where I can walk, or it can be like a big splash of this is my base, this is my concrete world. So I think that's going to be interesting. And also the locomotives. Currently in this base here, we have, how many do we have? We don't have that many locomotives. Right, so, and oh, we're back here. Good. Now, anything else we want to do in this base? Because I'm kind of... Top right menu, second button from the right. What are we talking about? Top right menu, second button from the right. Oh, right, that one, yes. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. 20 trains. That's not much. And I might actually, in terms of see, this won't really get that much higher. It will get higher in a bigger base, obviously. I'm kind of wondering how to balance it, because subs versus trains, even though there's also miners and there are chain gunners, then it doesn't really add up the way I think. Yeah, I'm gonna think about it for that. Anything you guys want to see in this base? Solar, the payment partner, is also a bit of a douche when it comes to subscriptions. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Will the interplanetary vehicles also count as vehicles? Maybe? So the mod that does this map generates the new maze each time. Yes? Yep. Correct. Okay. It goes through. Okay. I did not know that. The payment handling. That's fine. All right. I don't think I have anything more to do in this space, to be perfectly honest, and I don't want to just drag it out. And we can talk about what we want. I can show what anyone wants. We tried the solar panels, but it turned out it wasn't really a thing. Too difficult to build. And these nuclear plants are really nice, actually. I like the space constraint idea. Yep, but that's also going to be a space constraint idea next time, because I will be constrained by this space I have, obviously. Oh, Timbo, I have a feature request. Can you remove all the burner miners from the start of the game? In the starting, because I want to make sure that I don't end up, because I think you start up with 20 or 40 burner miners, and it's like a crazy amount. So you build the whole base based on this. I want this to be, you really don't have anything, and then you have to get to the miner vehicle, and then everything will be the miner vehicle exclusively. That's gonna work better. So, work with a developer that is selling Steam keys through XR. They take a smaller cut than Steam and offer a way for creators to receive a percentage for sales, the same way Epic Store does. Yeah, but the bigger problem is, oh, no, Timbo, no, it's not no items. It's just no burner miners. Only burner miners to be removed. Only burner miners. Everything else stays the same, but no burner miners. Yeah, deny others, I'm sure there are tons of those services. The problem is getting the awareness, because I would never sign up for something if I didn't know what it was, and I would want anyone else. It's sort of like a herd mentality. I only went on Patreon because I could see lots of other YouTubers use Patreon. I was like, it seems like a safe bet. So anyway, Sunday. Let's recap what's going on. Friday evening, I will be streaming Satisfactory. Saturday evening, I'll be completing Portal 2. And what else afterwards? Then Sunday evening at 8 o'clock, come back here. It's very important. You must be here, because that's when we start the series. It's also going to be really awesome, the start of it. So be sure to be there. Spidey the Wolfie, maybe check out other people's factories. What do you mean by that? I don't know. I would gladly, if someone, especially subscribers, have any 8 p.m. Central European Standard Summertime. If anyone has some cool base to review, I'd love to do a base review and a base tour. I did that a few times, and I think it was really awesome. Especially Lily Rose base was very well received. So and anyone has a cool base they want to show off, then I'd happy to do that. So that's also just a request, because when I end my Factorio series on YouTube, my Welcome to Factorio, it'll not be replaced by another one. I will not have 2 Factorio series, like I won't have any 2 Satisfactory series, which means I'm going to be focusing more on streaming and less on YouTube Let's Plays, and focusing on YouTube for, well, YouTube Let's Plays like the Close to the Sun and stuff like that. Actually, yeah, that sounds awesome. I don't think I want to review your student room chamber. Anyway, so that's the plan. Sunday, 8 p.m. Central European summertime. Be there. I'll be in right-angled polygon. Anything else? Thank you for your support. It's been fun. It would have been even better if the ribbon maze didn't cause desyncs in multiplayer, so we could get the live interaction. I'm also 100% sure that it would have helped with the interaction. No doubt about it. So, how will I fall asleep? I'm sure I have some content on YouTube that you haven't seen. Okay, thanks everyone, and I will just find someone to raid. I think that will be Nephram. It feels strange to end this early. I might do a base tour of it, I don't know. Nephram's there. We will be jumping over to his channel, so thanks everyone for joining. It has been fun. But now it's time for a new challenge. See you guys in an upcoming series and upcoming streams of all sorts. See you guys around. Good night. And Nilaus, yes, it'll be available for download for subscribers. Look for the link in the sub-only chat. Nighty night all.